I never thought I'd see something so weird in my life. And trust me, I've seen some weird stuff, kids eating glue, teachers falling asleep during class, even a guy who tried to microwave his phone to in an attempt to charge it faster. But nothing could have prepared me for what Ben did that day. It started like any other Tuesday. Ben, the kid who spent every waking minute watching those Skibidi Toilet videos on his iPad, asked to go to the bathroom. Again. No big deal. He always did that. Half the time, he'd just sit in there blasting that annoying Skibidi song at full volume. But this time was different. About 20 minutes later, I had to go to the bathroom, so I got a hall pass. The second I pushed open the door to the bathroom, I knew something was off. No music, no humming, just water, a lot of water coming out of an open stall. Then I heard the splashing noises. I walked around the corner, and then I saw him. Ben was in the toilet. Not like sitting on it. No, he had somehow wedged himself inside the bowl, arms and legs sticking out, grinning like a maniac. His hands were slapping the flush button over and over, water spraying everywhere, but mostly onto the floor. The water was spreading quickly, and the sound of gurgling pipes echoed off the tiles. Ben, I yelled in shock. He didn't even look at me, just kept flushing, chanting, Skibidi Toilet, yes, yes, like some kind of deranged lunatic. Toilet water splashed onto his face, but he didn't care. Once the shock wore off, I slammed, shut the stall door. No way was I getting involved in this. Walking around the spreading toilet water as best as possible, I found the furthest stall and went to the bathroom, washed my hands in record time, and bolted back to class. I sat in class, trying to forget what happened. 5 minutes later, the fire alarm blared. Everyone, single file line. Now, my teacher shouted. As we shuffled into the hallway, then I saw it. Water pouring out from under the bathroom door, spreading across the linoleum like some kind of horror movie. The janitor's face in pure panic. Outside, teachers were yelling into walkie-talkies. We stood outside for a few minutes in shock as fire trucks eventually rolled up. The principal was arguing with some guy in a suit about structural damage. A few minutes we saw two figures emerging from the school. It was Ben, soaked from head to toe, being escorted by our school officer. Still grinning, quickly he was surrounded by furious staff. The principal grabbed his shoulder. "What were you thinking?" he yelled. Ben just looked back, took a deep breath, and screamed, "Skibbity bop bop." The school had to shut down for the rest of the day. And honestly, best Tuesday ever.